Each year on December 5th, a person in my hometown is brutally murdered. The police are at a loss, despite the fact that, with each victim, a poetic story is left behind. The following are the stories from the past 3 years. Listen at your own risk. Frederick loved to smile, for he was always glad. Happy, warm, and gentle, never ever sad. But Frederick had a secret, one he only knew. This man loved to strangle children. He turned them cold and blue. The townsfolk never found them, for he was very smart. Frederick took their corpses and pulled them all apart. "It couldn't be young Frederick," everyone would say. "He is a man of God. We always see him pray." And then one cold night came, and Frederick rested his head. But soon he heard a scratching underneath his bed. Frederick trembled as he looked, oil lamp in hand. And on his bedroom floor, the demon had a plan. "Away with you, you beast! The night is dark and long. You have no business here, for I have done no wrong." But Krampus only laughed as he shook his rusty chain and hung Frederick by the neck until he writhed in pain. And as the links constricted, digging into skin, Frederick did cry out, paying for his sin. Oh, he begged and pleaded until his final breath, but with one last pretty snap, Frederick bled to death. From his bedroom window, Krampus hung him out to dry. When the sun arose, the townsfolk all began to cry. But not the children, for now their souls were free. And under Frederick's body, the phantoms danced with glee. Greta loved herself, sometimes more than she could bear. She never had enough, and would never ever share. Want was never more. What she felt was only need. Her envy grew, and with it came her greed. Greta needed more, but money wasn't flush. So she stole from her family, and it gave her quite the rush. "It's still not enough," to herself she would say. "I must have it all. There is no other way." Into her grandparents' home, Greta crept inside. They had oh so many treasures, jewelry and gemstones pied. But when she looked about, wealth she did not find. Only ancient Krampus, with something on his mind. Greta shrieked and trembled, staring at his open jaws. She knew there'd be no mercy from this evil Santa Claus. "You shall have all the riches," Krampus told her with a grin. And then he gave them to her, after peeling off her skin. Herman was a doctor, for that's what he would say, and for every single patient they would surely have to pay. He sliced and diced with eagerness, he cut and pulled and burned, and after surgery was done, for more he always yearned. This surgeon was a butcher, who had a taste for swine. With their bleeding flesh, he would pair a fine red wine. Until the hunger took him, body, mind, and soul. And yet somehow this evil, it never took its toll. Herman was alone. In his chair he sat. All the human meat he ate had made him very fat. He drifted off to slumber and then began to snore until an angry Krampus burst on through his door. Herman could not move, and he wet himself in fright, while Krampus licked his lips and squealed in delight. First he gouged his eyes out, and Herman could not see. Then Krampus filleted his tongue. It was tender as could be. The holidays are joyous, full of love and cheer. But you must remember the one that we all fear. So be kind to one another, show love and heed this text, or Krampus, he will find you, and you'll certainly be next. A huge, huge thank you to all of my revenants and poltergeists. Evan Diaz, Baby Yoda, Calderin, Cheryl Meredith, Gary, Imugi, Nathan Konerk, Rye Dandel, Spirit Father, and Stephen Stevens. Your contributions are so appreciated, and thank you from the very bottom of my heart.